as tender as it is, and then a guy butts you again on the sword. Pick the punch you got. Come on, pick it up, okay? That's when it's about heart.
ขอบคุณผู้สนับสนุนช่อง24 PK ต้องมีแอดนำหน้าด้วยนะครับ
10 not scheduled for 12 rounds. Orpin backs Danny Romero off with a straight left hand out of the corner. Romero is leading with his left hand as he goes forward. He's got to lead with his right. He's got to lead with his right hand. He's just walking into that left-hand punch of Orpin's. I mean, Orpin's timing has gotten better and better as the fight has gone on. Every time Danny steps in now, he's firing the left right up the shoot. Just got to power with his right hand. It doesn't have to throw it hard. Just step in, power in with your right hand. So that you can occupy Orpin on that side. Make him move his head one way or another. Then you can throw your big shots afterwards. Two bloody left eyes. You have to applaud those guys because that's something you don't train in the gym, bleeding. It only happens in the fight. Yeah, that's right. There's no preparation for it. Yeah, it's not as if you stand around. Let's practice fighting for 8 rounds with blood flowing from a big cut above your eye. And boxers aren't any different from anyone else. When we see blood, a boxer sees blood, he's like, oh my God, I'm hurt. You think the same thoughts. Yeah, but a normal person goes to the medicine cabinet, they can't do it until the fight's over. Well, that's why cutmen are so important. I mean, you know, it's not happening here one way or another, but we've seen cutmen provide the critical difference for a winning fighter. We saw it for Arturo Gatti back in the portion of his career when he was winning. Several times his great cutman Joe Souza would preserve his chance to stay in the fight. Joe Souza, the cutman you mentioned earlier, Jim, once told me he loves bloods. That's his mission in life. Souza's the name and blood is my game, right? Without it, he can go out of business. Well, at one time he wanted to be a doctor, I believe, and he settled for being a cutman. It's almost the same craft. It is in the 7th round of the championship fight, that's for sure. Orpin is starting to go down to the body with his straight left and come back up with a hook, right hook. Yeah, he's shown more variety in his game than you might have thought was going to be the case in the first couple of rounds. He's actually doing the boxing, stepping back and boxing. Orpin's confidence just soaring, you can see it, as he steps forward and fires 1-2 combinations against a relatively inactive Danny Romero here at the beginning of round 9. Hard right hand over the top by Romero, partially blocked by Orpin. Once again, Romero stopping, moving, allowing this guy to think. Must keep something on Orpin every round, every second, doing something. George, the layman fan, assumes that the fighter tries to target his opponent's cut and make it worse. Do you think most fighters just go ahead and keep fighting? Well, one thing about it, once you start to target the cut, then you start getting hit yourself. You gotta go as though nothing has happened. Unless you're an accurate shot, jabber or something. For most fighters, it's probably better just to keep fighting. Keep going because then you open yourself up. Yeah. I think that's what happened with Romero. He saw the blood and he started charging after that one spot. Next thing you know, he's bleeding himself. And he got tagged with a lot of clean shots in the round in which he decided to try to crowd for a beat. That changed the flow of the fight. Orpin is starting to box, counter punch, and grunt. Every time he throws a big punch now, we hear him grunting here at ringside. Can a Thai fighter win a decision from Kid Dynamite in Madison Square Garden? itself if the fight is close. 3 American judges at ringside. Romero started to lead with the right hand this time and got accurate. He was able to do some good. Go in with your right hand. Straight left hand by Borapine lands on the point of Danny's chin. Okay. 1 round to go. Thrown more power shots and landed more power shots. Pretty close. Danny Romero 118 out of 267. Borapine 126 out of 315 in what has become a power shot fight. Harold Butterman, how do you have it coming to this last round?
Very, very close. 5 rounds to 4. 86-85. Danny Romero. Jim, they ran 7 and 8. I thought Borapine just fought too defensively, laid back. I like the effective aggressive Danny Romero, who was coming forward and landing as he did just now. In the 9th round, all of a sudden, Borapine started to step forward, open up, and let him have it. American judges very, very often love effective aggressive. So it's Romero's aggressiveness against a good clean punching of Borapine like you saw just now.
That was the first punch of the fight that stopped either fighter in his tracks. Straight left by Borapine. And there's another left-hand bomb over the top by Borapine. And the blood again begins to flow from the nose of Danny Romero. Romero says he wants a fight with Tim Austin. Tim Austin is a southpaw puncher. Right now, a southpaw puncher named Ratanakai Borapine is making it look as though Tim Austin would be a very tough assignment for Danny Romero. Borapine knows exactly how to handle himself in the ring. Well schooled. Gets away with a low blow. Pete Santiago says, keep him up. Borapine grins and says, sure I will. Only got a minute and a half to go. Romero seeming to tire more rapidly than his Thai opponent. He's got a power with that right hand. Whatever he does, really get Borapine. He just walked into another straight left. Caught every time. And another straight left from Borapine. Right now, I've got to think the Thai fighter is winning the 10th and making this an even tougher equation for the 3 scorers at ringside.
Ending around. Come on. Box.
I don't imagine Tim Austin is going to lose any sleep over fighting the winner of this fight, if indeed it happens. I have a feeling he'd like to sign the deal tomorrow. Well, the best fight he could fight, 118 pounds, would be Mark Johnson. But that might be a difficult fight to make. Borapine is like a vet. Knows exactly what he's doing. And that will bring it to the 10 rounds of Danny Romero versus Ratanakai Borapine. And for Romero, who started honest judging. Well, let's give our props to the judges tonight. Totally. Good judging. Good